What's up, everybody, and welcome to Atlanta Unplugged. I'm your host, Nefertiti, and we have a guest today. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Jamal The Creator.
All right, thank you for coming, Mr. Jamal The Creator. Go ahead and tell the people exactly what you do.
Well, I'm a stylist and a fashion designer.
So tell the people a little bit how you got started with your fashion career.
Well, I've always been into fashion. Since a kid, I was always into fashion. I always like to make sure that everybody around me looked nice. If this didn't go, I was telling them like, no, that don't go. You need to do this or you need to do that. So it started out with me doing like little customized jeans. Even though it was horrible back then, it still was something, you know. And I finally started to take it serious maybe like 5 years ago.
Well, that seems like that was a good choice for you to take it serious those 5 years ago, right?
Yes.
So when you took it serious, like when exactly did you fall in love with fashion?
I've always been in love with fashion since a kid. I always liked to keep the latest shoes. Like I had to have every Jordans. I had to have every Air Force Ones. I just like to make myself look good. So that's when I knew I was in love with fashion. Then, like I said, when I started to be around certain people, I used to tell them like, no, that don't look good. This is what you need to do. So, I mean, fashion was always a part of me.
So that's your inspiration too, kind of like seeing things and wanting to make it better and improve it.
Basically, because I often see things, and I like to put my own spin to it. I used to tell myself like, oh no, that need to be this place or that should have been this way, you know. So
You're a perfectionist.
it's not even so much a perfectionist. I just always knew that styling and designing was for me.
Yes, and that's good because you know a lot of people go through a whole long time in life and not know exactly what they want to do.
Right.
So that's good at such a young age. You decided that's what you wanted to do and you went forward with it.
Yep.
Kudos to you on that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So who is your favorite designer?
Well, I don't have a favorite designer. I applaud everybody who's applying themselves to fashion. It's different styles, it's different techniques, it's different looks. Some things work for certain people. But I like the Ducky Confetti guy. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but his name is Ducky Confetti. He's into making like the trench leather coats and the fur coats and the long coats and all that. So he's fly. A few years ago, one of my uncles told me about the guy from New York, Dapper Dan. And I never knew who he was. I never knew anything about him. But I finally decided to look him up. And I like a style. I like a swag. I like, I feel like he's putting it down for the community, for the people.
Yeah, because he always put back into the community.
Yeah.
You do also, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course, you got to.
Of course.
The people's the ones that make us who we are. You know, they
Exactly.
support us. Without them, we wouldn't have nothing. Or we wouldn't be doing anything. So, yeah.
So, and you said you speak of Ducky Confetti, also of Dapper Dan. So tell us who's worn your designs.
Man, a little bit of everybody. To be honest, I've done some things for. A few years ago, I did something for the rapper Little Boosie. Someone reached out to me to do something for K Michelle. Alexa Sky just recently got something. It's a good bit of people that that's rocking with me right now.
Big names.
But I don't know what all questions you have, but so I'm gonna just wait and I'll go ahead and tell the rest if the question comes about.
Well, not just big names, because he make designs for everybody. So y'all make sure that y'all keep that in mind now.
I do stuff for everybody. I recently did something for 4th of July. This past 4th of July, I did something for Kim Michelle God Kids, the 3 triplets. For Mother's Day, I did something for the rapper NBA Youngboy. His sons had on some custom outfits from me. Yeah, and of course, the normal people, the regular people, is not always about the celebrities.
Yeah. I
look
saw
out
that
for
Minnie
everybody.
Mouse outfit for that little girl birthday party.
Oh yeah.
I had like that. I
Thank
just saw
you,
that.
thank
Yeah, that was
you.
nice. We gotta get one for my baby. I told you that already, though.
Let's get it.
We
I'm
gotta
with
get it. Deposit up front.
Of
with
course.
Explanation
Of
points.
course.
So, what artists do you want to work with?
What artists do I want to work with? I want to work with a lot of people. I'm not rushing it. I feel like in time, everything will fall in place. Everything will happen. I love Rihanna though. If I could get Rihanna in something, that's a rap to me. You know, it's a rap if I could get Riri in it. But I just recently made something, and I don't like to put my business out there, but I just recently made something for Megan Thee Stallion. Her team reached out to me on Instagram and fell in love with the piece that I posted and was like, we need her in it. And one of her hairstylists, he sent me a screenshot of their conversation, and she was just like, tell him I need it, I want it. She was ready to do the cow print hair to match the cow print outfit, the theme and everything. So,
Oh wow, copper
yeah.
hair.
Yeah, so that just had me like,
That's good.
yeah.
Well, that's a major accomplishment. That's a new up and coming artist.
Yeah,
as well.
she's top right now, man.
Look at that, already
Yeah.
to the top.
You know?
All right, so where do you see yourself and your business in 5 years?
In 5 years, well, I want to own a couple of stores. I want to open a few stores throughout the world. I mean, throughout the United States. Maybe something, of course, in Charleston, because that's where I'm from. Definitely something in
Chi-town.
Atlanta. Got to go to Cali. I have to have something in Cali. And just, and basically styling people for the Grammys and the Goldens and stuff like that. Just thinking big.
Okay, so you saying styling, so you're not just a designer, you're also a stylist.
Yeah, of course.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to take a short break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to ask Jamal The Creator some more questions about his designs.
Let's get it.
All right. All right, welcome back. And we have a few more questions for Jamal The Creator.
That's fine. Let's get it.
All right, since we're in Atlanta, we must ask this question. How has the Atlanta culture inspired your design? And also tell us about your overall experience in the fashion industry in Atlanta as well.
Okay. I think more so, other than my designs, I think it inspired me more so as a person. Coming from Charleston, South Carolina, which is a smaller city, moving to Atlanta that's full of people from all over the world. Different cultures, different beliefs, different styles, different, everything is different here in Atlanta. So I think Atlanta helps me more so be comfortable with just doing anything. Instead of playing it safe and just going down one road, it's like Atlanta, because it's so versatile.
You right?
I could come up with anything and somebody is willing to rock it. It can be something that everybody else look at and just be like, oh no, but there's somebody that's going to be willing to rock it. So I love that about Atlanta. I also love the hustle that comes behind Atlanta. You can just be doing anything. Like recently I was riding down the street and I was at the red light stop, and like a 7 or 8 year old came to my car and he was like, yo, I got the best water in Atlanta, no cap. You feel me? And I loved it because at a young age he's already preparing to be a hustler. Mm-hmm. He ain't asking for nothing. He's working towards it, So I feel like with that I couldn't help but to support him, And I'm not even a fan of water, but I bought some water just because his hustle was so strong,
Okay.
So I love the hustle that comes behind Atlanta. I love the drive and the motivation and just being around certain people that's living certain lives. I feel like that's motivation to make you want to work harder. So you want that G-Wagon, you want that big house, you want this and you want that, and being around people that's already doing those things is motivation within itself.
Exactly. I think that's why we all came out here, right? For that opportunity. And you are surely taking the opportunity by the neck.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
All right. So the last thing, anybody you want to shout out?
It's not anyone in particular. I want to shout out anybody that's supporting me. Everybody that go out their way to write me, to tell me how good that they feel like I'm doing. Anybody that writes me to tell me how proud they are of me. Anybody that's ever shopped with me, shared anything that I've ever created, told people about me, sent people in my direction. Anybody that's supports me, you know what I'm saying? My team.
Everybody that supports Jamal, and especially Charleston people, we love y'all.
Yeah, of course, that's a city,
That's
man.
home.
Regardless of what we go through there, I always love my city because that's what made me me.
That's what
You know,
makes.
but it also made you like know how to deal with life and know what to expect from certain people. And I think everything that I went through in my city prepared me for the interactions and stuff that I'm having now with the people that I don't know. I know how to approach people different. I know what to accept and people to choose to be around and people that I don't want to be around. And that's all come from, Charleston.
From Charleston. No place like it.
No place like it.
All right. Well, we do appreciate you coming.
Appreciate you for
And
having
today,
me.
thank you for joining us in Atlanta Unplugged. So we're going to just do one more thing. And can you tell everybody out there your social media handle, where they can find you at online, where they can find your designs, and if you have any events that's coming up soon that you want to share with the people out there, go ahead. This is your time.
You could definitely follow me on Instagram. It's I_fashion. It's I_PHUCK_fashion FASHION. My Facebook is Jamal The Creator Johnson. I don't know if you guys do Snapchat, but my Snapchat is by Felicia Son 2. It's BYEFELECIASON 2.
Yeah, because I used to just have by Felicia's son. What happened to that one?
Yeah, I had the 2 behind it.
Okay, well, I need to go follow
I had to
that.
create a new one, matter of fact.
Okay,
And I added
'cause I
the
was
2
on
because
your
I couldn't
old
use
one.
the same name again, so I had to put 2 behind it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, y'all make sure y'all go follow him. And in addition to that, make sure y'all go follow Atlanta Unplugged on Instagram,
Definitely.
Atlanta Unplugged on Facebook, and Atlanta Unplugged on YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in for another show. We had a great designer, and we hope to see you guys next time.
Thanks for having me. Peace.